1 hour. It's 4:30. I don't get to see comments. This is to prove I do this an hour every day. It's going to be boring looking at myself though. Just wondering if I get to see the comments. Start nice and slow. There's Lyn with a big machete in the garden. Looking good, honey. I normally watch YouTube or something when I'm doing this. I have my phone connected to my cross trainer, and I keep track of the YouTube clips. Stuff about cars and computers and other Filipino travelers. I like Harold Boulder, one of my favorites. Best ever food review show. It's another favorite. Forget what the name was of the diving one. He's always diving, treasure hunting. Used to watch that all the time. I'm wearing this thing out. There's 120 kilo pounding on this thing every day for 2 hours. Starting to creak and moan and groan. Thinking of pulling it apart and putting some lube on the machine. Tell you what, I hate being fat. Really hate it. That's why I'm doing this. Now that I've had the operation, I've got another chance at life, reasonable living life. I don't want to do it fat. I want to do it reasonably healthy and slim, not fat. Got someone watching, 4 minutes in. I'll be here in another 56 minutes. I'll still be here, pounding away. I don't get to read comments though, that sucks. Your mouth dries out a bit. I find exercising easier in the mornings. So I was going to do it in the mornings, but the mornings have been so drab, cloudy, cold. I thought I'll do it now, in the afternoon. I get tired quicker in the afternoon. Suppose it's because you've had a nice rest at night. When I use the rowing machine, I normally do that after the treadie in the mornings, sometimes at lunch. But I found the rowing machine ends up normally causing me pain in the back spinal cord, in the neck. But I do like it. It's a lot more tiring than the cross trainer, and it trains more of your upper body. It's a beautiful time of the day now. Out do some gardening. We harvested another crop of malunggay about a week ago. It's now drying in the shed. I see viewers pop up and then leave thinking, oh, that's boring, watching a guy on a cross trainer. That's alright. This is for those who don't think a big fat bloke like me can pump it on a treadie. I don't know, it's not a treadmill. What would you call it? Cross trainer, right? That's just a horrible word, cross trainer. Treadie sounds better. Starting to drip a bit of sweat on my forehead. Just because there's no viewers doesn't mean I'm not going to talk. No viewers, Annie. Huh? I know, that's alright. People don't want to look at me ugliness. Sweating fat, my boy bloke. These cross trainers have flat platforms to stand on. I'm not sure I agree with that, because that's not a normal walking action. You know, I was thinking it'd be nice if it had like a bike pedal. So yeah, as you walk, your foot and ankle can twist naturally. I find if I just stand on the back of my heel and do this, after a while my ankle starts to hurt. So I lift myself up on the ball of my foot. So I take some of the impact. Sometimes I go backwards because it's quite a long platform, see? And normally after 15 minutes or so, I will start paddling backwards for a while. Try and use as many muscles as possible. But hey, what would I know? I'm just self-taught. Lyn's watering the garden. Her beautiful garden. When people come here to visit, always admiring Lyn's garden. Some of the jackfruit seeds, they haven't got leaves or anything, but the seeds are moving and they're going green. Looks like they're starting to grow. So the mangoes haven't popped up through the surface yet. I hope at least one of them does. They're so yummy. So might even have to go to Midland and buy some more one day. They were perfect. Yeah, a lot of them when they're ripe, the mangoes, they're all, I don't know, soft and soggy and juice runs everywhere. And yes, it's really nice to eat, but they're messy. But these were firm. you could peel the whole thing and you still have that same flavour. So I'm not sure what sort they were. I'm surprised they're not more popular. I was watching, what's his name on YouTube? Get a bit closer. Australian comedian, what's his name? He's always having a go at cyclists and feminists. I think I know his name by now. I nearly watch him every day. I like to watch him because he speaks the truth. I agree with a lot of stuff he says, 90%. And he's only young, I think he's like 25 or something. Pretty intelligent bloke. The name will come to me. But he also brings up fat shaming. And he showed a cover of a magazine of a model. And she was extremely obese. I mean, obese to such an extent, man. It was very disgusting. There was a picture of her in the pool, and she had her glass, her drink, sitting on top of a floating fat stomach. Then he compared that to anorexic people. How when someone's anorexic, everybody needs to help them because they're not well, and there's no body beautiful for anorexic people. Totally agree with him again. It is, obesity is a problem, and there's nothing body beautiful about it. Believe me, I look in the mirror and I see nothing beautiful. I just feel shame. When I look at my body, I look at packets of chips and iced coffee and ice cream and nuts. And I love nuts. I can eat a kilo of nuts, no problem if I let myself. I can eat a whole, there's been times when I was depressed, I've eaten 2 whole family packs of chips. No problem. But I'd be ashamed, I'd fold them up really small and tuck them in the bin. Not a good place to be. But I'm over that now. I'm not going to give in to that. Because you know what? I was hungry when I was doing that. And I'm hungry now. It's like I was born hungry. Even when I've eaten, I'm hungry. I've got hunger pains now. I don't get it. Just the way it is. There's my beautiful wife Lyn. She doesn't have the need to eat. She doesn't have the urge to eat. So, her luck, I guess. She has trouble putting weight on. The weight I've lost in the last 2 months, I could put on in a few weeks. No problem. Excuse-moi. Normally I'm soaking wet right down to my shorts and underwear. So yeah, going back to fat shaming. These people, because there's so many fat people, Nike has brought out exercise wear for obese people, and they produce their own obese mannequin dolls to put them on. And I believe me, it doesn't look good. Sorry for all you fat people out there, including myself. Fat shame me all you like, mate. It only give me more and more strength to continue doing what I'm doing. Go for it. Fat shame the shit out of me. Just imagine how much food there would be in this world if not for people like me. The amount of extra food we eat. Food that doesn't even get digested as it goes through your body because there's so much of it. You know, I cannot believe I'm surviving on 1,200 calories at the moment, plus doing this, you know, plus all the exercising, and I don't get dizzy. I should go to the doctor and get a blood test. Hey, it was borderline last time I had one. Be interesting to have one now and see. Let them tell me what the difference is. Get a printout. I'll put them online. Yeah. It's pretty much backwards time. When I first started letting go of these handles, I started losing my balance and falling off. Most of this is just to keep my mouth moist. Like I said, I don't care if I get views or not. That's not the exercise of this clip. Still going backwards. Just to prove a point that I'm doing this for an hour every day. I've done it for an hour and a half. But yeah, hour is minimum. I normally set the timer on the phone. I'll start watching YouTube clips. And when the alarm goes, I'll turn it off and watch the end of the YouTube clips I'm watching at the time. Forward. Old steam machine coming through here. Old timer. I'll get in my way, I'll bowl you over. Yeah, so I'm 187. Well, smidgen under. Somewhere between 6'2" and 6'3". And at the moment, 116 kilo. So, 16 plus left to go. I want to get under that century. Yeah, so anyway, back to the fat shaming. Yeah, they were like people raising funds for this super skinny woman who can't eat because if she doesn't eat, she'll die. She's on her way to death. What do you think of these obese people? You got to tell them they look good and it's healthy and it's normal. It's not normal. It's normal. A bit of chubbiness is normal. Like when I was younger, I'd get a little bit chubby in winter and I'd lose it in summer. Yeah, because in summer you're more active. But it's depression that drove to my weight from the sickness. The only painkillers I'm on now is what's in my morphine pump here. That's inside my body. And paracetamol. And I'm not sure what they are. A little half of Ficeptone, 5 milligram Ficeptone for breakthrough pain. When I'm in pain in the morning, that's what I'll do. I take the Ficeptone half of Patron. I'm allowed 3 a day, but I take about 3 a week, if that. The fitter I get, the less pain I'm in, so I'm at the front of the house here, so I see everyone go past. No shame here. When people talk about me, I don't give a shit. I don't care what people say about me. I am who I am. I love my family loves me. That's all I care about. If I'm a good dad and I can look after my family, I'm proud. Yeah. So, yeah, but when a person is obese, no, you're not allowed to say nothing. You're not allowed to tell them they're going to die. Only if you're anorexic. Fat is beautiful. Big is beautiful, they say. Yeah, bullshit. But like I said before in my other clips, if there was a magic pill, that fat woman on top of that fashion magazine, I know what she'd be doing. She'd be popping that pill. If that made her sexy. Yep. Slim and attractive. She would pop that pill. And one for the rest of her life. To stay that way. Guaranteed. If she tells me otherwise, she's a liar. Yep. This is mostly for my health benefit and for myself. Lyn's always been happy with however I looked. Even now, if I stopped now, she'd be happy, but I wouldn't be. You know, she has a nice figure. Mine sucks. You know, so I'm embarrassed to be naked, public, in front of my wife. Don't like it. You see, I look at fat people and think, oh, so unattractive. When I look at myself, I feel the same. You know? Got to admit that. Mind you, if I just look down at myself, it doesn't look too bad. Until I look at pictures and I look in the mirror and I go, who is that bloke? You know? Okay, well, that's not who I want to be. Got to do something about it. Oh. And I'm just getting fitter and healthier. Yeah, I love it. I'm actually enjoying, once you get into a regular exercise routine, you know, quite enjoying it. It's not something like, oh, got to get out there. Oh, another hour. Oh, I don't really feel like it, but no, it's not like that. You know, I did it this morning, and it was a nice afternoon, and I thought, oh, I'll just start a little bit early and film it, because I feel like it. I enjoy the exercise, the sweating, the fitness that comes with it, the good health that comes with it, and how it's making me look. If you look good, you feel good. And imagine, I've had 6 years, just over 6 years now, about to have my 12th operation. Not little procedures, operation, you know. Sliced me open. So I think it's the 20th today. So 7 days from today. I would have had my operation by now, I guess. So 7 days to go. Pull some shrapnel, some war shrapnel out of me. I've been through the wars. Yeah, I got batteries and stimulators and cables and all sorts of crap still inside my body. It's all got to come out. And then when I've recovered from that operation, I'm going to get into my shed more and do more on cars, which I really enjoy. Oh, don't get me wrong, I helping Lyn in the garden. I love it. I love being with her. But yeah, I do like playing with cars. Almost time for a bit more backwards. Ooh, something big. So, a few comments would have been nice, so I could have talked about it. Move my feet back a bit. Cause I'm a cowboy, on my steel horse I ride. I'm wanted, fat or alive, fat or alive, fat or alive. Burn. Yeah, I do this every time. I do it real fast till my muscles start burning. Now 140 BPM. 140 BPM. I used to be able to go over that, but not anymore. I struggle to get it over that. I'm surprised I got to 140. In the mornings, I'm lucky to hit 130. But 2 months ago, at 140, my head would have gone thump, 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 thump. More likely from high blood pressure. My sweat stains are starting to show. And we're 30 minutes in. Alvin and Lyn in the garden with her favorite knife. So when she gets angry, she has to be careful of. Yeah, it seems to go a lot quicker when you're watching YouTube. Wow. And if I'm doing it wrong, go down to the comments and tell me, hey? Ooh. So I have no idea. Picked this up for free in the trash, and yeah, just hopped on and made it my own. Spraying water looks inviting. So that spray of water looks inviting. Yeah. Yeah. The seed pods, you want to have lots of water, yeah. I'm going to put a bore down later this year. Then put a little solar pump for the garden. Just a little drip irrigation, yeah. And then in winter when there's not much sun, there's not much pumping, the hotter it gets, the more it pumps. But just drip. They have a little panel at 1 foot by 2 feet. I've got one, seen one before actually. Lost some parts to it. But yeah, that'll be ideal, I think. And a water garden when we're not home. Once plants are used to being watered all the time, hard not to. So annoying. You're next, Alvin. There's no breeze today. Breeze is nice. Trying to think of subjects to talk about. I'm talking to YouTube, honey. Yeah. If you have your own channel where you've done your own weight loss on camera, you know, put a link below. I don't mind. it'll come up first as, it won't come up at first, I have to prove it. The reason I do that is I get a lot of spam links on some of my clips, so I turned on approval for links, but I will check it. So if you want, put your weight loss challenge that you've done on YouTube or a different channel, I don't care. You want to put that link below, it's fine. Yeah, I can look at them and compare that to mine, how you did and how I do it. To be true, I was hoping to be less weight. I was hoping to be maybe 112, something like that. And if I really wanted to, I could have. But I would have had to have done this a lot more exercise. You know, like they do on that TV show, and these fat people lose weight. I forget what that's called. Things are not important. I tend to go in one ear out the other. Yeah, they lose a phenomenal amount every week, you know. It's incredible. But do they keep it off? I don't know. I hope so. But you don't hear much about those people that did all that much after. So I'm starting to hurt now. But it's alright. I keep it going. The 1 hour challenge. Maybe that's why I'll rename this clip. The 1 hour challenge. Yeah. Ooh. Nothing I would love more to have a more popular YouTube channel, but I just don't know how to do it. I've researched and I don't know, maybe my stuff's just not interesting, you know. It's possible, very possible, but I'll keep doing it. After the operation, I may slow down on the Philippines channel until we go again. I've also got a Jeep channel where I work on my Jeep, and that's been quite quiet. Right. After the operation, I started feeling good. I just went nuts doing everything. I built the shed, I built this group, and I overdid it and I crash landed hard. Yeah, I didn't have the mood to get up anymore, and I was recovering from operations, and I was just didn't have the guts to get up and do much. And every time I did, you know, my heart would go boom, 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 thumping in my head. It was hard. So I said to myself, I've got to get fit. I've got to lose weight and get fit first before I start doing too much. It's just the way it is, you know. If I was well, it wouldn't be a problem, this weight, but I'm not. And I have scars from head to my lower back, completely opened up. And all those muscles, once they've been cut open, need to heal and build strength again. I never did. I just went straight to work, around the house, digging, shoveling, leveling, building the shed, building the Peru, anything, everything. And then just like one of those wind up toys, that was me. Ding 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 ding. Now I'm just winding her back up again. Oh, a silly bugger, isn't it? Anyway, just a way to describe it. I crash landed. I crashed. When motorbike started riding that, I did too much. Way too much after 6 years of being sick. I did a year's worth of work in 3 months. Oh. Was that 41? 41 minutes into the 1 hour challenge. Lots of chilies, sweet potato, lungai, lemongrass. Lots of goodies in our garden. It's one of my favourites, the guava tree behind me. Ooh, it's nice. Nice carb. Souped up. Yeah, not that one. Oh yeah, if you're doing this sort of thing, it's healthy anyway. Drink a lot. I drink a lot more than I used to, and my bowels are thanking me for it. Just a slow pace for a bit. And my little guy is seeding. Has these massive long beans called drumsticks. And they're full of beans. And we're letting them mature up so we can plant more. So we can raise more seedlings. The lungai powder is very popular. Yeah, we've sold it all. And we have to turn off the advertisements because too many calls. Having to tell them we'll run out. This next crop won't get us a lot. Will get us some. But we also use it ourselves. I don't know what a good weightlifting calorie is. Weight losing. I was talking to my friend and Steve. He said he tried a 700 calorie a day diet. He had his tummy stapled. I know that'd be pretty miserable. almost half of what I'm on now. You know, you get a bowl of muesli, a few cups of coffee and a sandwich and you're up to 700. My bowl of muesli, 300 calories. I've had 3 coffees, a bottle of Powerade, and muesli today. I'm up to about 400. The dinner comes along at about 600, and then you have another coffee and a snack. You have 1200. So I don't think that's too much. Saying no to a lot of stuff now. Even when Lynn comes, oh, no, it's all right. It's just the one. Nah, okay. Some nights I sit there and my mouth goes, please, Rik, please have some chips. Eat that ice cream in the freezer, please, Rik. And I just don't know how to say no. I just don't know how to say no to my mouth and my tongue. But we used to buy the big packs of chips. We just buy the little lunch chips for kids. And I'll have maybe 1 or maybe 2 of those. They've got like 8 little chips in them. Call them snacks. Oh well, what's it? 12.5 minutes to go. I had a tiger. Yeah, normally without YouTube to watch something or do something, an hour here is hard. Your mind tries to think of stuff, and yeah, you really need some music or something to watch. Makes it a lot easier. Here's my boy. Finished work. Angelo, our oldest. Turned out to be a good young man. Oh, proud of him. Don't tell him I said that though. It'll go to his head. You'll never watch this. Alright, have a good day? Yes. Right at school? Yes. Yep. Really good young man. Not perfect, but ten minutes left. The 1 hour challenge for fat people. Yeah, that's what I call it. No breaks. Don't get off. Just go, go, go. You glue. Hey, it's sweat in my eyes and it's fucking stinging me. Ooh. Ooh. Those are quicks. It's called a sweat break. You're allowed to have a sweat break. Ooh, a breeze, that's nice. Well, what can I say? For those who got this far in, thanks for following. Appreciate your companionship. Oh. Too early for a countdown yet. Ooh, nice and loose. So I presume this would be like an hour's jogging, at least walking. It's more than walking, walking is easy. Oh, the pain though. That pain is hard. This stage, always the same. There's times I give up. The pain just gets too much. Even the soles of my feet starting to burn on the rubber of my thongs. Thongs are slippers in Australian. Don't let the sun go down on me. Songs always come to my head when I see stuff. You don't want to sing too much or I'll get demonetized. Lyn is thinning out the garden. It is so thick with plants and they're all fighting for the same nutrients and water. She's probably got, I don't know, 1,000 chili plants. They look beautiful. I think chilies look magnificent. Beautiful red colour. We've got one that's red, yellow, green and black. It has black chilies. Never seen that before. Not sure where the seed came from. A lot of stuff in our garden Lyn just collects from vegetables that we buy in the store. She just takes the seeds outside and sticks them in the garden and comes up. A lot come up. What's that? Less than 5 minutes. Ooh, yeah. every day, twice a day. Most of my sweating is from the morphine. And I didn't sweat this much before the morphine pump. And then in 2013, when the first one failed and the new one was faulty, those 6 years I didn't sweat that much. As soon as the pump was put in and it worked, I started sweating like a pig again. That's alright. I prefer sweat to pain any day. Listen to this thing creaking and moaning and groaning under my weight. Machine's thinking, you fat bastard gal. I've got a nice view. Rik and Lyn in the garden. Life's good. I suffer pain, but life is good. To the front. So I hope you can see, even though with all the health problems I've had and depression I've suffered, my overeating, my overweightness, it's not easy, but I'm doing it. Once I get down to my desired weight, I will cut back my exercise until I know what's right and what's not. I'll pray I'm able to keep it off. If I don't, Lyn will come after me with that machete. Getting nearly in. I guess I could have set the timer as well, but it's quite clear how long I've been live. So thank you very much for watching. If you've made it this far, give it a like and subscribe. At least now you know. A fat bloke over 50 can run a cross trainer for an hour twice a day. No problem. If they don't, kick their ass and say, get up there and move it. Because it's for your own health, your own happiness. Man, it's so depressing being overweight. You're reminded of it all day, every day. You can't get away from it. The way you look, the way you walk, the way it hurts. No escaping the knowledge that you're overweight. Oh, second grade obese, second level obesity. So let's see if I can, I'll just be, I don't know what level you're going to see first, but I remember at 114 I was obese, first grade obese. So I think according to them 87 is my correct weight, but I look pretty miserable at 87. I'm a big boy. So 95 kilos, here I come. 1 hour challenge for fat people.